We are gathered here today because we all believe in the conviction that cooking shouldn't kill. But we know in reality, as Julie mentioned earlier, as Kitala mentioned earlier, the seemingly simple act of cooking a meal for yourself, for your family, is one that constitutes one of the most significant health and environmental challenges in the world today. This challenge globally is responsible for the premature loss of 4 million lives annually from all kinds of diseases associated with the exposure to the smoke. And this has gone unnoticed by many in the global community for far too long. Recent studies have shown that it's now the 4th greatest health risk in the world. But of course, you in Kenya know that quite well, because exposure to open fires and traditional jikos is responsible for tens of thousands of deaths just here in Kenya alone. It's the second leading cause of death in this country. So we all know that cooking is essential. It's essential to all of us, but it shouldn't be lethal. One of the ways that the global clean cooking sector is going to solve this problem is to form partnerships and to leverage each other's expertise to deploy culturally sensitive, clean, safe, durable, accessible, affordable clean cooking solutions. So you'll hear me mention the phrase cooking solutions, and I think it's important to take a point here to pause and talk about the fact that cook stoves are important, but the fuels, as you all know in Kenya, are critically important as well. And so the Global Alliance, while our name is Cook Stoves, many of you know we focus across the board at looking at fuels as well as stoves. So I talk about partnerships and the importance of those, and that's in essence what the Alliance is doing. We're a public-private partnership, Julie mentioned, formed over 3.5 years ago. We now have 900 different partner organizations. We're pleased to include all of you within that, across 6 continents, where we're working to save lives, improve and protect the environment, livelihoods, and empower women by creating this global market for clean cook stoves and fuels. Such a market will be bolstered by the execution of the Alliance's core functionalities, many of you are familiar with, building the body of evidence, setting cook stove standards. I'm pleased that we're having that meeting here next week with ISO.